The entertainment world is absolutely buzzing tonight after an emotional moment at Zhao concert series left fans sobbing, social media exploding, and industry insiders questioning everything they thought they knew about celebrity friendships and professional relationships. Zhao, the talented actor and singer who has captured hearts across Asia with his powerful voice and magnetic stage presence, was visibly moved to tears during his latest concert performance when he realized that his colleague Zhao Lusi had attended not just one show, not two shows, but an unprecedented 3 consecutive nights of his concert tour. But here's what everyone is desperately asking. What is the real story behind this extraordinary gesture, and why has Zhao called it one of the greatest honors of my entire career? Sources close to both stars reveal that what happened during those 3 nights goes far deeper than anyone could have imagined, with emotions running high and a friendship being tested and proven in ways that have left millions of fans around the world absolutely stunned and reaching for tissues. Did you see the exact moment Zhao's voice cracked and tears started streaming down his face? What Zhao Lusi did next will absolutely destroy you emotionally. The drama unfolded across 3 consecutive evenings at the Guangzhou International Sports Arena, where Zhao had scheduled a series of highly anticipated concert performances as part of his nationwide tour celebrating both his musical career and his recent acting successes that have elevated him to superstar status. The concerts had been sold out for weeks, with thousands of devoted fans securing tickets the moment they went on sale, eager to experience Zhao's powerful vocals, emotional performances, and the raw charisma that has made him one of the most sought-after entertainers in the Chinese entertainment industry. What no one expected, including Zhao himself according to backstage sources, was that Zhao Lusi, one of China's most popular and busiest actresses with a schedule that would exhaust most people just reading about it, would clear her calendar and make attending his concerts her absolute priority for 3 straight nights, sitting in the audience alongside regular fans and experiencing every moment of every performance with genuine enthusiasm and visible emotional investment. When fans spotted Zhao Lusi in the audience for the 3rd consecutive night, the screams were so loud they temporarily drowned out the music, but what happened next shocked everyone into stunned silence. The revelation of Zhao Lusi's unprecedented 3-day attendance didn't come all at once, which makes the story even more dramatic and emotionally powerful than a single surprise appearance would have been. On the first night of the concert series, eagle-eyed fans in sections near the VIP area began posting on social media that they believed they had spotted Zhao Lusi in the audience, dressed casually and seemingly trying to enjoy the show without drawing too much attention to herself. Initially, many dismissed these reports as wishful thinking or cases of mistaken identity, as it seemed unlikely that someone of Zhao Lusi's celebrity status would attend without significant fanfare or official announcement. However, as more photos and videos emerged from multiple angles, all showing the same distinctive features, smile, and mannerisms that have made Zhao Lusi instantly recognizable to millions, the evidence became undeniable and the entertainment world began buzzing with questions about what her presence might mean. The second night brought even more shock and speculation when Zhao Lusi appeared again in the audience, this time photographed by dozens of fans who had been specifically watching for her arrival after the previous night's confirmed sighting. The fact that she had returned for a 2nd consecutive performance of essentially the same concert material stunned observers and sparked intense debate across social media platforms about the significance of her repeated attendance. Was this simply strong support for a colleague and friend? Was there some professional connection or collaboration being celebrated? Or did her presence indicate something deeper about their relationship that fans and media had previously failed to recognize or understand? The speculation reached fever pitch as fans analyzed every photo, every expression captured on Zhao Lusi's face during the performance, every moment she was seen applauding or visibly moved by Zhao's emotional delivery of particularly meaningful songs. By the 3rd consecutive night, when Zhao Lusi arrived yet again to take her seat in the audience, the atmosphere in the arena had transformed from excited confusion to something approaching awe and overwhelming emotion among fans who were witnessing what many began calling the most touching display of support and friendship in entertainment industry history. The realization that Zhao Lusi, with her impossibly demanding schedule that typically keeps her working from dawn until late night on various filming projects, endorsement commitments, promotional appearances, and other professional obligations, had carved out 3 entire evenings to dedicate to supporting Zhao's concert tour represented something so rare and precious, in an industry known for superficial relationships and performative friendships that fans and industry observers struggled to find adequate words to describe what they were witnessing. It was during the 3rd night's performance, approximately 2/3 of the way through the concert set list, that Zhao's carefully maintained professional composure finally cracked in the most beautiful and heartbreaking way possible. He had been informed by his team before taking the stage that Zhao Lusi had indeed returned for the 3rd consecutive night, and those close to him report that he was already emotional before even walking out to face the audience and begin his performance. However, he managed to maintain control through the opening numbers, delivering powerful vocals and engaging with the audience with his characteristic warmth and energy, despite the overwhelming feelings building inside him. But when he reached a particularly emotional ballad about loyalty, friendship, and the people who stand by you when life becomes difficult, something inside him shifted and the full weight of what Zhao Lusi's 3-night attendance meant to him came crashing down with unstoppable force. Fans in attendance report that Yunning's voice began wavering during the second verse of the song, his usual perfect pitch and control giving way to raw emotion that made the performance even more powerful and affecting than the technically flawless version would have been. His eyes glistened under the stage lights, and then tears began flowing freely down his cheeks as he continued singing, his voice breaking on certain phrases while his hands trembled slightly as he gripped the microphone stand for support. The audience, many of whom were already crying themselves from the emotional power of the moment, fell into a profound silence between verses, creating a space where Yunning's vulnerable emotional state became the entire focus of the arena's collective attention and empathy. When he reached the final chorus, his voice cracked completely on one line and he had to pause, covering his face with one hand while the backing music continued, giving himself a moment to collect himself before pushing through to complete the song with every ounce of strength and feeling he could summon. What happened immediately after the song ended has been described by everyone present as one of the most beautiful moments ever witnessed at a concert, and so emotionally powerful that it felt like the entire arena was holding its breath together. Yunning stood center stage, tears still streaming down his face, completely unable to speak for several long moments while 20,000 fans waited in respectful silence, understanding that something profoundly important was happening, and that their role was simply to be present and witness it without intrusion. Finally, Yunning walked to the edge of the stage, looked directly toward the section where Zhao Lusi was seated, and spoke words that would be replayed millions of times across social media and news coverage in the hours and days that followed. "I need to say something," Yunning began, his voice thick with emotion and barely under control, audibly shaking as he struggled to articulate feelings that seemed almost too powerful for words to contain. "There is someone here tonight who has been here for 3 nights in a row, supporting me, honoring me with her presence despite having every reason and excuse to be somewhere else doing something more important." He paused, visibly fighting back fresh tears as the audience began to understand who he was referring to and what he was about to say. "Zhao Lusi, I see you there. I've seen you all 3 nights. And I need you to know that this is one of the greatest honors of my entire career, of my entire life. You didn't have to do this. You have so many demands on your time, so many responsibilities, and yet you chose to be here to support my music, to share these nights with all of us. I am so deeply touched, so profoundly grateful, that I don't even have the words to properly express what your presence means to me." The arena erupted in applause and emotional cries from fans who were witnessing this raw, unscripted moment of genuine feeling between two beloved stars, but Yunning wasn't finished speaking. He waited for the noise to subside, wiping tears from his face with the back of his hand in a gesture so human and unpolished that it made him seem even more genuine and relatable to everyone watching. In this industry, we talk about friendship and support all the time, but how often do we really demonstrate it in meaningful ways? How often do we sacrifice our own comfort, our own rest, our own limited free time, to truly be there for someone else? What you have done these 3 nights, Zhao Lusi, is show me and show everyone here what real support looks like, what real friendship looks like, what it means to honor someone not with words but with presence, with time, with the most valuable thing any of us have to give. Cameras and phones throughout the arena were pointed toward Zhao Lusi's section, capturing her reaction to Yunning's emotional tribute, and the images and videos that emerged show her with tears streaming down her own face, visibly moved by his words and by the weight of the moment they were sharing in front of thousands of witnesses. She was seen placing her hand over her heart in a gesture of deep feeling, nodding acknowledgement toward Yunning on the stage while apparently struggling with her own emotions and the public nature of what was unfolding. Fans seated near her report that she was heard saying something that might have been "You deserve it" or "It's my honor,"